Hi guys, good afternoon. Let's begin with analysis. So if you notice today's movement on Nifty, we have a green candle, which means a bullish candle. So market actually went up today. Alright. Now that does not mean that we are back in the uptrend, because as you notice that the range is not yet broken. We still haven't broken the high, nor have we broken the low. So we are still in between the movement. Now this is clearer when you go into a lower time frame, which is your 4-hourly time frame. Okay, so this is a strong support that I see here, nearby resistance, and if I scroll behind, I can see there's a lot of movement here. Also this high was tested. All right, so we are currently still using this as our resistance, and if you notice here on the hourly chart, we have an engulfing. So I'm expecting the market to again come back tomorrow, test the support levels. This low should be tested again, 11,660 range. So stop loss will be just above this level, and we can target this support level of 11,662. So that what we saw today was basically consolidation. Market was going and testing the previous resistance, and now we can be looking at a new low. Now in this whole thing, if you notice, most of the stocks were actually bullish, as Nifty was bullish. Okay, majority of them, except a few which have been red. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll check some of these ones which are actually bearish. So first of all, I want to check Asian Paints. Okay, in spite of the market, the Nifty being bullish, we had a gap down here and further bearish movement. So this has support at about 13,000, 1349. This is what we could be looking at testing. Those of you who've taken up the course with us, you can apply the 1362 strategy, and with that you will know that there is, on the weekly chart, there is a support at 1348 level, which is what we can be testing. Alright, so I'm bearish on this. I had a sell here today also. Then Apollo Hospitals was still bearish. Here we have broken a range. It is good to wait for a pullback tomorrow and then enter a short. So trend is bearish, but we will see a pullback. Alright, so entering a pullback here on Apollo Hospital would be a good trade for tomorrow. Bajaj, although was a little bearish today, but I'm not that strongly bearish on this. It's a little tricky, so we'll stay away from this. Hindustan Unilever, if you see, again we had a bearish movement, right? Although we have just reached the support, and this looks like we're still in a pullback. Here again we can look at a sell after a pullback. Now going back to our usual list, Nifty we already discussed. A similar view on Bank Nifty again. You can see exactly the same kind of movement that happened here. So again, at this resistance, we can expect downward movement tomorrow. But remember, the stop loss will be just above this hourly high. Bajaj Finance, I would say it's better to stay out, not really take a trade, because this is consolidating after going up. So there's not much of a confirmation to take a sell, and buying would not make sense. So this better to avoid this. Tata Steel is something where we had a major move on the upside. Although we opened with a gap down, but the price pulled up. But it has not broken resistance, so I'm expecting this to come down again tomorrow. Just like what we're expecting in Nifty. So if you notice, this was a pullback. And we have this trend line. This one. Okay, you can extend it. I'm not sure if it touches these highs. Okay, there's a good trend line, and prices again tested this, so we should be looking at further downside again tomorrow, unless we see a major body dominating breakout of this trend line, something like a candlestick like this. Asian Paints, as I discussed, still bearish on this. ACC, I'm bearish, but after a pullback, so I'm going to be using Fibonacci. We have crossed 23.6. I'm expecting the market to start reversing after touching 1584 levels, which is the 38.2%. It gave a fake breakout on top and then started coming down, and this is just a pullback. So 1584 would be the ideal price to going short on ACC. Alright, that's it for now. Looking forward to your views and comments on today's analysis and any other stocks that you also want me to check. Thank you. Bye.